I'm just relieved that I'm not as crazy as everyone says, or said my dad was, or my granddad, or my great-granddad.
Welcome to Black Irish Podcast. Hey there, and welcome to an all-new episode of Black Irish Podcast with myself, Brendan McCorkle, and Mike, put your dukes up, Crawford. What's up, buddy?
What up, Brendo? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I was looking at your guns out, and I was like, gosh, damn, man. You look like you're getting ready to pound on somebody. Just don't make it me.
Nah, bro. Don't let the small shirt fool you.
Big guy in a little shirt. Oh, too bad I didn't have that intro queued up. Oh, man. Hey, what's the oldest person you're willing to fight?
There's no age limit to the oldest person I'm willing to fight.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't tolerate disrespect, bro. So you could be 91. If you disrespect me, I might want to fight you. Like, the only person I can get if you're mentally ill, then I'm going to let you slide because you don't know what you're doing. But if you're in the same mind, and you disrespect me, you can be 101, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put them up. I might not if I think if I punch you's gonna hurt you, I might clip you or something. You know what I mean? Like something slight.
You can kill an old person just by knocking them over.
I know, but you ain't disrespecting me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you spit on me or something on purpose, I don't care how old you is, bro.
Wow.
It's going down. What?
I did not see that come from you. I thought for sure there was going to be an age limit on you.
No, not if you spit on me. My mama gave me the right to fight anybody who spits on me, so I don't care your age or your race or your sex or anything of the but. If you spit on me, my mom has given me full right to put hands on you.
All right.
Man, woman, or child.
So then what are the parameters for, okay, you're allowed to go? So spitting is one.
Spitting is the absolute one.
Okay,
if
what
you
about
slap me?
Okay.
Open hand slap, that's disrespectful, yeah.
Well, physical contact is physical contact. But what if
a woman close hand punch me, I'm not, as long as it's not in the nads, I'm good. Like you can get a couple of those off. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't really feel that disrespectful. You just punch me. Like, okay, for whatever reason I made you want to punch me, that's fine. Open hand smack where I'm from is disrespectful.
All right, so what if a chick open hand slaps you at a club because you were hitting on her girlfriend or she thought you were from across the room and then just walks up and you know how they can be sometimes. They want to establish dominance. They walk over, somebody just open hand slaps you. What do you do?
I'm going to naturally want to punch her. I'm probably not because we're in the club. I'm going to snatch her hand though.
Well, what if you don't see it coming, she walks up and you're like, oh, hey, what's up? And then
but even after the fact, I'm going to grab her hand. I'm not going to punch her, though, not in the middle of the club. I ain't going to lie to you.
What if with her other hand, she jabs you right in your jaw? What do you do?
Not gonna hurt. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the jab. The anger is because she open hand smacked me, which is disrespectful. I ain't worried about no woman. Like, you're going to have to be a big woman for me to be, worried about your punch, bro.
Okay.
Okay, you punch me. I ain't going to let you, well on me. Like, you ain't about to hit me 4 or 5 times or just beat on me because I ain't that, we ain't going for that. I'll grab you and pick you up or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll restrain you somehow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll do something like
the
that.
absolute minimum it takes, but if it takes a lot of force to be the minimum, then that's what you get.
Yeah, it'll be like I said.
I got you.
A woman would have to spit on me, and an open hand smack would get me to the point where wanting to. But I don't think I'll hit a woman back.
I can't wait till you come out to Cali, and I'm just gonna set you up to pay random people before we go places and be like, just walk up and spit on this motherfucker. I got your back.
And you're gonna have me in jail because I'm gonna beat the shit out of somebody. No disrespect, so please.
I'm gonna pay toddlers to do it.
Spit is the absolute side. I'm not gonna. So to tell the story, my friend, we were younger a lot. We were probably 11, 12. And we were at somebody's house, and they had a little brother who was about 4, 5. and he spit on him, cold cocked him.
Dude, I had one of my best friends when I was younger. My younger brother.
Cold cocked him, bro.
My younger brother was like, I think like five at the time, and I think my buddy was like 11 or 12 maybe, and they were up the street wrestling or whatever, and my little brother did something to him that he didn't like, and he just whack right in the face, like black eye, the whole night, like knocked him down. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then I'm like asking my dad, I'm like, do I go down the street and like fight my friend? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I don't know what to do.
You probably were supposed to, but if your little brother was wrong, I guess you, as a human being, you don't want to like take it. But
I think I just wasn't allowed to play with him for like a week or so, and I was like, dude, that's fucked up. You can't do that, or I can't hang out with you. Like, what the fuck, man?
yeah,
And then probably went
kids
hard on
decide.
him the next time we were like playing basketball or something, but I don't know. Nothing really. Nothing major. All right, so what's the youngest you'd be willing to beat their ass? Somebody's ass.
I mean, double digits, I guess. Know what you're 10
Like 10?
Like if you know what you're doing, like
You beat the shit out of a 10-year-old, Mike.
I'm not gonna beat him, but I'm gonna hit him. I'm not gonna like beat him like I'm.
You're going to
pounding on
jail
him
for that,
multiple times.
Mike.
I'm probably going to jail for hitting the 91-year-old too. But with that being
true.
said, they assaulted me at first. Like spitting is assault, so
That's
I
assault,
just need
brother.
you to know. Yeah, it is assault. So I am defending myself. So it's not gonna be like the judge is gonna be like, oh
Yeah.
man.
I don't think
I
you're
put you
going to
under
catch a
the jail.
manslaughter charge when the
That's what I'm
initial
saying, like-
domino was spit saliva in a
And at the end of the
trajectory.
day, for someone who's younger, who I have full, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm overpowered, I have full advantage of the situation. That's understandable. I'm just going to punch you hard back one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to, like, pound on you and beat it out of you, but I'm going to punch you. I'm going to make sure you know you never spit on somebody again. You know what I'm saying? Like, spit is disgusting.
Spit is gross. I get it. That's your one. That's your vice. That's your thing. So what if there was sidebar. What if there was a chick that you were like hot and heavy with, you guys, everything's going great, and then she tells you one of her fetishes is she likes to spit in people's mouths, and she wants to spit in your mouth while you're doing it.
No.
But that's
I'm
like,
not into that.
come on, man. What if she wants to spit on you in the shower? Like some guys pee on girls in the shower. What if she's like, I just love like spitting on people? So you're like, listen, I'm not into that, but you could do it in the shower.
It's like we in the shower. She was like, we were washing up. She was like, like what?
I don't know about hawking loogies in your asshole. I'm just talking about like spitting on you.
No, I'm good on the spit, bro.
Wow. You
Keep
are
all
just,
your spit to yourself.
you're such a fucking prude sometimes.
It involves fellatio. Then we can talk spit, bro.
Whatever, dude. What if she had to spit in your mouth before she went down on you every time, but she gave the best BJs?
No,
Dude, you're missing out on life, brother.
bro. Well, if you enjoy people spitting in your mouth, have fun.
I don't, but I also am a people pleaser, so if my lady's like all about it, I'm gonna be like, fucking, I'll let my mouth be a toilet for your mouth a little bit. We'll see how that goes. And if I don't like it, then I'll be like, maybe we gotta stop doing that. Why don't I spit in your mouth? And then that could be our thing. Because I could do that. Mike is
Bro.
broken.
Bro.
That's not even the
Yeah,
grossest
I'm sorry.
thing I'm willing to do, Mike. And that broke your brain.
Bro, I think I probably do some shit grosser than spitting in people's mouths because some people don't think that's that
You just
gross.
hate spit
But
that
I'm
much.
just not into spitting in that way to let somebody spit in my mouth.
Okay, if you were walking barefoot and you stepped in spit, would that be like a rager? Like you got to go punch somebody that spit on the floor and didn't clean
So
it up?
that would definitely piss me the F off, but I don't walk around barefoot ever. So
What if you got your Crocs in it?
I don't care. They're just Crocs.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're there for.
Pieces
I
of
wipe them in the
garbage.
grass. Don't disrespect my Crocs, bro.
Oh, man. Let's talk about disrespect, dude. So check this out. You might be proud of me. I tipped less than 20% recently. Huh?
Wow, what did they do to you?
Well, we went to a local chain restaurant out on the good California coast here. And we just go. We're at the mall getting stuff for a party later that day for my wife and I, and we're like, we went with the kids. We tried to do Easter Bunny pictures, and first of all, like we get there and we're talking to my 3-year-old and my 8-year-old. My 8-year-old does not want to go. Is like fighting life to not go. And it's just like, I hate it. I don't even, like, I'll go, but I don't want to take the picture. Like, just everything is the worst possible scenario for this dude.
Shout out to my man, Nick.
And then we go, and we're talking, 3-year-old is like hit and miss on pictures. His school pictures came back. They're so amazing. Like, just like, mwah, beautiful. Because he didn't want to take baseball pictures. He took the shittiest baseball pictures. Didn't take a team picture and is like mean mugging in his solo picture. So we're like, okay. So we're like, hey, you going to go smile with the bunny? And he's like, yep, like all about it. And then as soon as it's our turn, he goes in. He's like, nope, fuck that guy. And it's just like, I'm not going. And then we're like, okay, but you could sit with your brother. And he's like, no. And then we're like, okay, you can, like, mom will sit with you. Mom will be in the picture, even though mom didn't dress up for this. She's not ready. And he's like, no to this guy. Like, it smells like beef and cheese and he sits on an egg of lies. Like, no. It's like, all right. So then my poor 8-year-old is just sitting there watching his brother have a meltdown and not have to do this thing. And then he sits through it like a champion while his brother is just being a fucking maniac on the side. And then my 8-year-old takes the pictures and walks away and whatever. And we're like, sorry, buddy, that you had to take the pictures and your brother didn't. And he's like, it's okay. That Easter Bunny was a little sus anyway. I'm like, all right, bro. Every Easter Bunny is sus because that's a full-grown person in the mall in a suit that they do not want to be there. This is the last option for a job.
Yo, don't worry. The fact that they dressed up in that suit is going to make people think that they're sus anyway. Like, you're in the Easter Bunny suit, bro. You're a grown man. Like, they should hire women to do that job, actually. That's what they should do. Should hire women to be Easter Bunnies. Like, that's a weird situation to be a grown man in a big Easter Bunny costume. I'm not going to lie, so I'm with you, Mick Dog.
Yeah, so that was interesting. So then we go, we do our not pictures, and then we're like, all right, let's get some food. And then we can figure out what we're doing after this. So we go get some food. We order, a couple of pizzas for the kids. No cheese for the little man, just like my guy. And then, so he's like, cheese pizza, no cheese. And we're like, yep, that's the one. You got it right. Don't look at me like that, you idiot. And then my wife and I ordered salads.
Every time.
Yeah, it's like,
they call me.
No,
every time.
I'm serious. Some people can't have cheese. It's okay.
Bro. Do you not think I'm using an app and I had to actually go in and take the cheese off? So do you not think I know what I'm doing?
In their defense, a lot of people order pizza when they're drunk or high. So people could misplace that and then be like, hey, man, you fucked up my order. And then be like, no, we didn't. You did.
It's on the app. Guess what? You can show me, like, go look and see what I put on there.
Just saying. I appreciate them doing their due diligence.
No, I actually don't get mad at it no more. But I'm like, dog. For your sake, you ain't gotta call me. I know what I ordered.
It's all good. So then we order. I'm
always nice when they call.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But so we order those 2 little kids' pizzas and 2 salads, and the pizzas come out, and we're like, oh, okay, they brought the kids' food first. That's cool. Which it was still like 10 minutes or so, which was like, all right. Then 30 minutes goes by. The kids are been done for like almost 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I got to get up and say something. Because I haven't even seen our server. And I'm like, I don't want to interrupt somebody else's, service. But what the fuck is going on here? Like, we do have to go. Our kids are going bananas in the booth over here. So I like walk up to somebody else that was just punching in somebody else's ticket. I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm sitting over there with the 2 kids. They're done eating. They got their food. We ordered salads. If you could just tell somebody. I'm sorry. I know it's not you. If you could just tell somebody. And then it was like this young dude. I don't know if he just, was forced to go on break and didn't tell anybody, if he got flustered or I don't know. But he was just missing in action for like 20 plus minutes and then came back and was running around. So then somebody else delivered our food or whatever. And it was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I can't tip this guy 20%. But then it was like we get the bill, and he's like, I didn't charge you for your drinks. I'm sorry about that. And it was like, okay, thanks, buddy. My time is a lot more valuable than 2 iced teas. You know what I mean? So I was just kind of like, okay. But the place we were at, like the bill was $50. So, you know, the tip is like $10. I gave him like 8 instead. Like, you motherfucker, I'll show you. And I almost wanted to write on the receipt, like, sorry, bad service, you know, like, like, I don't know, I gotta give you a little feedback here, buddy, but.
Yo, hey, yo, if someone, I'm not gonna lie, I do 20% because it's easy, and so what? And I know the number is like 18, so I feel good that I'm doing a little extra too. But if someone left while on shift serving me and came back from their break, and I would not give them 20%. I'm with you, bro. Like, that's not a bad.
Yeah, 18%, motherfucker. That's all you get from me.
There you go.
No, it's just one of those, like,
15%.
I could definitely tell when my wife's worried about the tip when she grabs it. She's like, I'll pay for this one. Because it's like, if it was good, like 20% is my minimum. Like, if you do just a whatever, do your job, I'll give you 20%.
20%.
But then if you do a better than that job, or you're personable, or you feel me out and what's going on my table, and you kind of accommodate me as if it's like, hey, yeah, sit and chat, we're cool. Or if it's like, hey, I'm kind of doing something here, just come and go as quick as you can. If you can accommodate me and pick up on that and do a better job by like your social skills, I'll dish you out some extra dough. I got no problem with that.
Always. Or you make sure my food comes out hot, or if you see something ain't right, before I have to say something, oh, that ain't right. Like, oh, that type of stuff. You get extra dough from me. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
But if you're just a regular guy, just come here, do your job, serve your 5 tables, get us all right, make sure my food's good and it's right, you get your 20% easy. No doubt. Not even a question in my mind, buddy. And I don't care if the bill's $5 million. You'll get your 20%. I got you. Because if I can afford to pay $5 million for a bill,
that's right.
I can afford to kick out your $1 million for.
And by the way, let that be a PSA for anybody out there that's like, well, we can afford to go out and eat, but we can't leave a very good tip. You can't afford to go out and eat. You have to accommodate 120% of your bill.
Yeah.
Just come on. And if they don't do a job to deserve that, or you want to give 15 or something like that, come on. That's like going to the movies with, your kids. It's like, if you couldn't find somebody to watch them, then just don't go to the movies, bro.
That's it, man. Like, if you can't afford that 20%, because these people are out here working, they deserve their bread. So if you can't afford that, don't go out there.
But here's the other thing. Like any
for somebody else.
Particular place or specific, like, anybody really. And I think you're the same way. It's like, if you mistreat me, I'm not necessarily going to say something to your face, but I will always remember it. And I will always remember that I don't like you for some reason. Even if I forget why, I'll be like, no. I don't like it. I remember why, and I trust my gut, so no. Fuck you. You never take advantage of me twice.
Not one time only.
Yep, and then I figure out the kind of person you are. That's all I need to know.
There you go.
That's what's up. Oh, man. I almost had a donut spill the other day. It's a lot more fun than it sounds.
I never spilled donuts, bro.
Well, it was the kids had spring break, or my older son had spring break last week, and then on Good Friday, my youngest son didn't have anything. But like Thursday, I picked him up early, whatever. I don't remember what day it was, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get him donuts. So I get donuts. I don't usually drink coffee, but I'm like, you know what? Coffee and a donut sounds pretty good today. Fuck it. So I got a large iced coffee. Getting out of the donut shop, putting the rascals in the car. I'm buckling up the little one. I put the iced coffee on the top of the car. Standard move. I don't usually get coffee, so you know where this is going. So I go to buckle in the little man, and then somebody's trying to pull in the spot next to me, and it's apparently in very much of a rush, because they like pull halfway in, see that the door's open, I'm trying to buckle the kid in, and then just stay there. So now I feel like rushed to buckle this kid in because somebody has to park in the spot immediately. So I like buckle him in, close the door, get around to the front. So then I see this older lady come out of the massage parlor next to the coffee shop. She's like eyeballing me as I get in the car. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I was like, oh, she's waiting to watch me drive away and watch this coffee spill. She didn't flag me down or nothing. So I get out of the car, go get the coffee, and as I walk back to the driver's side door, she like turns around and walks in the shop. I'm like, dude, she just came out to see this thing spill, laugh at me, go inside and tell all her friends. Like,
yo, The other day I did some shit similar to that, but mine's actually did spill, and I was so pissed, bro. Because I don't go to the mall often.
Yeah.
And I went to the mall. So since I was at the mall, I grabbed some Auntie Annie's and the strawberry lemonade, man. It was, and I said it. I had too much shit in my hand.
Is that a pretzel?
Set it on my, no, it's the pretzel place.
Yeah.
But they sell strawberry lemonade.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I put that on the top of the car and was putting the shit in my car, and I guess I didn't put it in the right spot, and all I heard was splat. You know how hot I was? Because I wanted that strawberry lemonade bad as shit. So bad that I walked my ass back in the mall.
I was just going to ask.
I was pissed, though, bro.
Did you admit that you spilled the previous one?
Yes.
Did they give it to you for free?
They were going to get... Hell no. I wanted them to, though. Sacks of shit.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I did say that we were at the mall to go shopping. So we went to a 90s party this weekend. Our friend turned 40, and we went to a 90s party. So we went.
She was born in the 90s. No, if she turned 40, she was actually born in the 80s.
Correct.
I guess 90s was a good time, though.
90s was kind of like, it was a throwback party. A lot of people had throwback 80s parties. It's, time has moved on to where you do like a 30-year retro, and now it's the 90s.
90s.
You know what I'm saying? So we dressed up as Wayne's World. Wayne and Garth, my wife and I.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was very fun. What was some of your favorite shit from the 90s? Because you and I are very, very, in kind of a unique category. It was like we were at this party, and one of my good buddies, he's like, yeah, I was high school and college, started college in the 90s. And I'm like, dude, I went from elementary school to middle school to high school in the 90s. So I was like a toddler and then like touching other people. You know what I mean? Like I did a lot of shit in the 90s.
Yeah, well, the 90s were like, I was born in 84, so 90.
Same.
I was 6. I was pretty much starting elementary school in 90. And through the 90s was 90.
And then 16 and, 99.
Exactly.
Or 15, whatever.
In high school.
Yeah. So, okay, so like elementary school, what were you into? Like, I like the Muppets.
I was into like nothing, man. Like, we started like hide and go hump. Like,
I know, but come on, what's something childish that you liked when you were a child? I knew you had shit.
I didn't watch anything, man. I watched Sports in the morning before school.
Did you play video games?
A little, but I got brothers, so they my older brother pretty much and his friends pretty much owned the video games. I was pretty much like the semi-nerd. I was a tag student then, so and then I hung out at the rec with my friends and played basketball, and then hung out in the streets, bro. Crate ball.
All right, dude.
Yeah, like that's what we did, bro. Hung out in the streets, around the neighborhood, stuff like that. Played crate ball, tag, hung out. Elementary school, hanging out.
When you were playing tag,
first and second grade, but like third, fourth grade, as we turned to double digits and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, then shit.
But we would also always going to the rec. Like I've been going to the rec to play basketball since I was 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
So
when you were playing tag, were you on the low end or the high end or right in the middle of being quick?
I don't know. I'm pretty fast back then.
Fuck, I was always the slowest.
Our tag is more so about finding somewhere good to hide. Like it's more hide and seek than just everybody out here tag chasing you. No.
Yeah, it was hide and seek, and then it turned into tag because there was a home base, or you tried to sneak back to home base without being found.
Yeah, that's
and then go find them and middle finger, follow them around, be like, "You didn't get me, piece of shit."
Yeah, or you can't get me, and then make them chase you back all the way to home base, and they chase you because they know damn well they ain't gonna.
Yeah, just feather that distance. Make sure you got a 10-foot head start. Don't get too close, otherwise you trip and fall. Then you're it for 45 minutes. Ah.
That's how I fucking did my lip, bro. Playing tag, stupid ass shit. Try to cheat the game and run in the house and clip.
What'd you clip it on?
So we had like one step in our back door. Not like steps, just a step.
You ate the step?
I ate the bottom of the door.
Oh.
I clipped the step and my face hit we had like a little metal under door.
Yeah. The threshold.
Smacked it. Yeah, smacked it.
Ooh, good thing you hit that and not the step.
Yeah, well, the step was outside concrete. Who knows? I might have broke my teeth.
Yeah, you might have busted your shit open. Worse. Woo! All right, man.
Cheating
Well,
the game, bro. That's the downside of cheating the game.
speaking of cheating the game, Major League Baseball, that's back in action. So did you see your boy fucking Devers doing his shit? Weird ass slide into third. I don't even know what's going
got in
on.
there.
I just barely
He got
saw
in there
that
safely.
all that shit started.
But
Baseball
we're going up
started.
and down.
It doesn't like. Is there anything to pay attention to in baseball right now?
Man, there's nothing really to pay attention to all season, really. If you want to know what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you. We're all going to have, it's going to be some teams. They're going to have good seasons. Everybody's going to go good season. 6 teams are going to go to the playoffs. And at the end of it, the Dodgers are going to fucking win. That's what's going to happen. Sorry to everybody else's team who think they have the chance, because you don't. You don't have a chance. You don't have a real chance.
You know what everybody's forgot about, Mike?
What?
Is the fact that Trevor Bauer is still technically on the Dodgers and hasn't fucking played in like a year, dude.
And guess what? They haven't told him he can't play.
They keep extending his leave. Like they keep going a little more time, a little more time.
Because eventually, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be like, you can play, and guess what? He can pitch his ass off.
He's like their best pitcher.
And he loves the controversy part of it, which means he's probably going to pitch better than we've ever seen.
It's going to be him and Walker Buehler.
He loves the controversy. He loves talking shit to people. He's like, come on. I don't believe they cheated this bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The Red Sox re-signed JBJ, who bats 200. He barely bats.
You said you like him for his defensive prowess, so, give your own guy a break.
I don't care how good of a defensive player you are. You can't bat under 200, Brendan.
I know. Well, I know that.
How do you put him in the lineup? But you know what the problem is? You know what I think? I think you should put him somewhere like third or fourth. I think you should put him somewhere around Devers and make sure he gets pitches to hit. I don't think you should put him at the bottom of the lineup where they know, these are dudes I'm going to strike out. And so they throw him. They go after him. Put him in front of or behind Devers. He'll get some shit to hit.
Yeah.
Let him get some confidence, bro. Man.
All right.
I wouldn't say put him in the 2-hole, though, but I would say put him in the 5-hole. Mix up, put him in between Devers and what's your boy Martinez at first base.
So we don't need to pay attention to baseball outside of gambling purposes until the All-Star break, like a week before.
My brother loves baseball for gambling purposes. He's hit 3 tickets, MLB tickets.
Well, it's because they have, 8 to 14 games a day. It's fantastic.
Exactly.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. And especially on Wednesdays when they play at 10 in the morning, it's I'm getting my fix early. This is so good. I love WGN. Thank you, Chicago Cubs.
There you go, bro.
Yeah. Or do you ever watch White Sox games, home games, just for the announcers? They're the best.
Yeah,
dude.
my homeboy's from Chicago, so I watch them sometimes.
All right. Are you watching the NBA playoffs?
I am watching that, and that fucking Celtics stole that game the other day.
How so?
But because the Nets should have won that game.
Okay. You just like saying that? You have no backup or any reason why?
I mean, they had the lead. They should have won. That was horrible defense on Marcus Smart, but KD played trash. They're going to be in a tough series, but if they get out of the first round and Ben Simmons comes back, game 4, they might can turn this shit around.
Well, my pick out of the East is whoever wins that series. That's, that was my pick.
Yeah, that's probably.
But they're probably going to lose to Golden State. Golden State looks fucking good. I didn't put that money on it.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. Because I didn't feel like I had a significant amount of money enough to put down on it to make it worth it. 8.5 to 1, it's okay. You got to have a decent piece of cheese on that to ride it out. But I don't know.
I guess you're right.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario, I'll just be right in my own head. That'll be good enough for me.
They look pretty formidable.
I just usually like to profit if I feel pretty confident about something.
Yeah, good thing you didn't feel that confident about Mr. Yen a couple weeks ago, because you wouldn't have made no money off of that.
Oh, I lost everything that I won up until that fight. Thanks a lot, Aljamain. But what can you do? What are these
Listen,
NFL?
Mike.
I know we're bouncing around sports pretty quick here, but unless you have any other NBA playoff gems, other than it's pretty much going to unfold the way we thought it was.
No, it's not going. I don't know what you mean by the way we thought of. I got Dallas coming out the West. Let's go, Mavs.
What? That is a new take.
I have Dallas. I have Luka. Luka's my guy.
You're gonna ride him?
Whoa, I'm not gonna ride him. That's not how this goes down.
Okay, buddy.
But yeah, no, Luka. If you want to make money in this playoffs, bet with Dallas. Put your money on Luka. Luka can make people a lot of money because they're gonna be underdogs and everything, and he's gonna win.
Yeah, but
Luka's about to LeBron the West this year. Watch this.
Really? Even though he's coming back with a limp?
Whoever comes back, he's not going to come back. They're not going to let him play unless he's healthy. So I know he's not coming back with a limp. It's just a calf strain, bro. Like, he'll be back. He'll be fine.
So you think
They split the series yesterday, so you know what I'm saying? Even if he doesn't come back to game 4, they'll be fine. Because Utah doesn't stand a chance if Luka comes back. You see how they're struggling with this team with no Luka, the guy who literally makes everything go for the team?
Yeah.
If he was there, these games wouldn't even be close.
No, they'd be 15, 20-point blowouts.
You know why? Because Gobert can't play if Luka's in. Because Luka's calling him for the pick and roll every time, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. So, yeah, they don't stand a chance. I don't believe they stand a chance.
Yeah,
but it's going to be some good series. That Bulls-Milwaukee game was a lot better than I thought. I think game 2 is going to be a blowout. Bro. And I'm a Bulls fan, but I don't think they stand a chance.
Yeah, you said they weren't even going to win one game.
I don't think they are.
Because of big old Lonzo's balls.
And I don't think Jokic is going to win a game either.
Yeah, no. I mean, they might win one, but I just
you think they're going to win one?
They might. I don't know.
Sweet.
I just think that Golden State is looking way too crisp right now.
Sweet. Get the broom out, buddy.
Steph Curry's coming back for that Man of the Year shit. You know what I mean?
No Man of the Year shit. Don't worry. If he makes it to the finals, we know what he's going to happen.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, bro. Switching over to the NFL. How do you feel about these wide receivers sitting out? Do you think they'll come in time, or?
What do you mean?
So we got like Debo sitting out, A.J. Brown sitting out, Terry McLaurin sitting out. Like they're saying they're not going to come to any of the camps or anything like that until they get paid.
They're all in the same draft class though, so they deserve to get paid.
I agreed, but do you think they're legit going to like hold out, or do you think they're just like, I don't fucking want to go to camp?
I don't know. They're probably not gonna. They probably don't got the balls to hold out. But Debo might not have to hold out. Because if he scares the 49ers, they're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, they should pay him.
That offense with no Debo
is trash.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. But
yeah, Debo is literally
leverage. I wish McLaurin. What the hell are you holding on?
That's what I'm saying.
McLaurin?
That's what I'm
we
saying.
Stink with you. We're gonna stink without you. What in the hell matters, buddy? And we got a draft pick, so we can actually draft someone if we want to. If you want to keep on the bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, but I get garbage fantasy points, guys, and they're like, yeah, that doesn't translate to wins for us. I don't give a shit.
Shit don't matter to me.
Yep.
You played 2 times versus the Cowboys last year and had 1 catch, bro. Our biggest rivalry. Yeah. You can go sit your ass to the back of the line. And you say who else?
A.J. Brown from the Titans.
A.J. Brown.
He's got a case.
They might have to pay him because he's literally the only receiver.
He makes Tannehill look good.
He does. He makes Tannehill look real good. Tannehill better. That money that they will be paying for a better quarterback, add that to. But the thing about it is they all set out because they saw the money that was out there. Like, somebody makes $30 million a year this year as a wide receiver, bro. These wide receiver contracts are
bananas.
about to get. Remember when we talked about when Kirk got signed, we were like, "Oh shit, 21 million, what the hell?" And then it just went 25, like 26, and then 30. Like this is Tyreek Hill makes 30 million a year. That
That's
is
insane,
absolute
dude.
bonkers for a receiver. That what we used to consider quarterback money. Actually, he gets paid more than some quarterbacks.
Elite quarterback money.
Yeah, like 30
Like
million used to be elite
remember
quarterback
when
money.
Peyton and Tom Brady were at their peaks and making like 24 million, and everybody's like, "Dang,
Dang.
bro."
Now you can't even get you a like.
You can't even get
Baker's
you a
on the
Derek
street
Carr for
20.
24 million.
You know what I mean? Like you get what? Man, Carson Wentz cost 28.
Oh, gosh, that bag of bones.
Hey, he costs 28 million, which is less than Tyreek Hill. They tell you what they think about you. They pay you less than a receiver, and you got to get the motherfucker the ball. Well, gosh darn it, bro. Yeah, you know, if your quarterback don't make at least 30 million, he ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you now, because the going rate for quarterback these days is 40 million. That's why
For a
Tannehill
decent
ain't shit.
quarterback.
Yeah, because Dak is decent. He makes 40 million. Kirk Cousins ain't never even won a playoff game. He makes 40 million.
Yeah,
38 million,
bananas.
some crazy shit like that.
So speaking of all these outrageous contracts, what do you think about this draft class? Because the draft is coming up next week. I haven't looked into it very much, but I know that you're hot and heavy into it. So why don't you fill me in on what you think is going down?
I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of edges taken early. Edge is going to probably run the draft. Receiver will have they run. Quarterback is not a big. It's probably not going to be a lot of trades this year because people usually trade up quarterbacks.
What do you think in the first round? One, maybe two quarterbacks?
Maybe two. Maybe. No, they're still quarterbacks. I'm going to say three. I think Ritter will go in the first round, even though I actually like Corral second to Malik Willis, but that's because I just like running quarterbacks. I don't like the Kenny Pickett guy. He has those little hands, man. Like nobody in the NFL has ever made it with hands that small besides Mike Vick. And you ain't Mike Vick, bro.
Yeah, Mike Vick had other things at his disposal.
Exactly. Like he had a rocket for an arm, but he wasn't trying to throw it, bro. Like,
yeah,
we were trying to get out of there. So, yeah, I want Hamilton to fall. That's all I want. I want him that trash 40, make him fall to probably like 16. No, 15, because 16 is the Eagles. They probably won't trade with us. But if Hamilton gets into that 14, 15 range that I've been seeing in some mocks, here comes Jerry, baby.
I think he'll still go top 10, even with his 40.
Jerry. I hope he doesn't.
I thought he was going to go 2 or 3.
I did too at one point, and I never even saw this possible. But a lot of mocks I've been seeing lately have had him falling into those middle double digits. He gets past the Eagles at like 16 because the Eagles ain't going to trade with us. Not when they know that we're coming to get somebody. But that Saints pick or something, if you want to win next year, because we're looking Super Bowl, so it's going to be like pick 32. I'll go to the Super Bowl. So
you'll be at 27 again.
So so Anthony Hamilton. So Kyle Hamilton, if he falls somewhere, we can go up.
See, here's the thing:
he wants to go up.
Is if the mock drafts are having him fall to like 15, 16, it's classic that somebody trades up to the 9 or 10 position and snags him.
I mean, I'm just saying. Hopefully, people don't love him like I love him.
I
love him.
He is insane. That dude's sideline to sideline is something I've never seen before.
He was on our back end. Oh my goodness! Come on, that's what we never had. We've never had a safety like that. Then our other safety can do what he does best, which is be a box safety, because we got Kyle Hamilton back there. What? And you know we love our Notre Dame Golden Domers, baby, in Dallas land. So if he fall, it'll be the draft. I don't care what we have to give up to get him, because I don't think about draft picks in that way. Winning. That's all I want to do, win.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, is if you're as close as the Cowboys are, and there is like a rookie that can make a big impact, whether it be like an offensive lineman that you could just plug and play, or, like a safety, like somebody who's, or a dynamic wide receiver, something like that. Like, it's worth it to, to try and win now with draft picks. Mm-hmm. If you're as close as, somebody like the Cowboys are, or, say like the Bills, somebody like that, somebody who's like close, and it's like, man, who cares if we don't have draft picks for the next 3 years? If we nail this, we're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll be winning Super Bowl for the next 3 years, so you can have pick 32. Have fun with it.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so outside of the draft and your 17 mocks a day and whatever, what you watching? Anything?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't been watching really nothing. I need to catch up on some stuff. I've been watching All American Homecoming. I watched that. That the new spinoff of All American.
How's that?
But I started a new job here recently, so I've kind of been locked into all the shit that's going on in life. But it's decent. I'm not gonna say it's good. It's decent for a spinoff.
Yeah, spinoffs usually don't go that well. It's just for the hardcore fans.
Yeah, exactly. It's decent though.
All right. I saw Sonic
What
2.
about you? Sonic 2, is that a movie?
It is Sonic 2. And it was whatever. I don't know. It's a kid's movie. But I've been watching Slow Horses on Apple TV, which is pretty good. But now it did the reverse. Like, now that I'm actually engaged with it, I put it on at night and I fall asleep. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, now that I actually want to watch it and not go to sleep to it, I can't. It puts me to sleep in like 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't catch a break with myself. I don't know what's going on. They do have a docuseries coming out. Apple TV does. They're starting to come out with a lot of cool shit. They Call Me Magic, about Magic Johnson's coming out this Friday.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And then there's another docuseries which is coming out about the dude, the basketball kid that was like really highly touted, gonna be in the NBA, whatever, and decided to go to Howard instead. I forget his name. I don't know. I figured it'd be something you were into because you know all the top high school prospects from everybody back in the day.
You said the who Thon Maker's little brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Thor Maker or something of that nature, like something. Did he not? I don't think he made it to the league. I don't even think he entered the draft yet, though.
No, he went to Howard University.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still at Howard, though.
Yeah, well, steal Apple TV and find out, I guess. I don't know. It comes out on Friday.
I told you, I realized I have Apple TV. I just never knew I had Apple TV. It came with my phone.
Yeah,
That's how I watched the Kevin Durant thing.
Oh, yeah, Swagger. Yeah, so there you go. So there's two things, unlike Winning Time, which I'm not going to watch that anymore. I can't go back to it. It's just like, that's not real. Okay, later. I can't, I feel like that would be like when you were suffering through, what was the fucking show that we watched on Stars? The drug dealer show. Recently. Chicago. No?
The Shy?
No, not The Shy. I've never seen The Shy. Should I?
Yeah, I like The Shy.
Okay.
What drug dealer show?
I don't fucking remember. It's about the brothers.
Oh, you're talking about 50 Cent show, BMF.
BMF! Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Winning Time. It's like, yeah, I can't fucking do this. But I quit way sooner than you did. You watched the whole first season. I was like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, because if I start a season, I'm always going to finish that season, and then I'm done. Just like that other shit on Netflix with the plane and the disappearing shit. Like I got.
Oh yeah, no thanks, dude.
I'm done with y'all. You motherfuckers.
Yeah, see, I can ditch out after one episode. Usually I give it 3, but if I'm really out of it after the first episode, then I'm out of it.
The only show I ditched after one episode because I couldn't get through the first episode was like Ozark. Like I hate that fucking. Like everybody keeps telling me like, yo, get to episode 4 and it's gonna be amazing. I can't get through episode. Like I just can't get through the first episode. I don't know it. Because you want to know why I can't get through the first episode? Have you seen Ozark?
My wife and I started watching it when it was like season 2 was coming out. And we're like, oh, we heard it was kind of good, or we like Jason Bateman, and then so we like gave it like 2 or 3 episodes, I think, and then we just kind of like never went back to it because it didn't really. So
the first episode, he videotapes his wife cheating because you've seen this already. So
yes.
So I guess he puts the secret camera in like a teddy bear, old school shit. Catches his wife cheating with, I'm guessing, someone he knows, co-worker, whatever the case may be. So whatever the Ozark shit that he ends up getting into, like some drug shit, clearly, the dude offers to kill like his wife and the dude she's cheating with because they emptied all his bank accounts and were like skipping town. You know what I mean? In real life, the answer would be yes. Like, fuck. I ain't got to do nothing but say yes, and you off both of them. One who just tried to steal everything from me and cheated on me with, and the dude, can I get my money back? So, like, but I don't care what you do with like them. Like, what? And then she ends up not dead, and then she's like with them on the run. It's no way you're going anywhere with me. Like, what? I hate your guts, bro. I had to watch. Like, I understand cheating, and that's cool. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, I hate your guts because you cheated. I would hate your guts if I had to watch you do another dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not okay with that, bro.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, like if I did have to actually see it in my own eyes, it's one thing. Having to actually visually watch you hump another guy, ain't no coming back for that. We're done.
Yeah.
This ain't no reviving that. Ain't no revival. I don't even want to touch you in that. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
And I know that's like, oh, everybody you've been with has probably been with somebody else. We're grown. I understand all that.
Yeah.
That's fine, Daddy.
I don't have to picture it every single time I see you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it is. That's
what Ozark would have ended for me if it was real life, which is probably why I can't get into it. But I'm like, bro, in real life, this doesn't like this show ends right there because he's like, yo, yeah, peace. I don't care what happened to you or where you go, but we ain't on this mission together. Like, whatever the mission may be, you ain't going with me. Whatever happened to you, gonna happen to you.
They should have put them on the ultimatum show. And he could have just been like, bye, motherfucker. Moving on.
Did you finish?
No rose for you. I haven't even started.
Huh? Oh, bro. When I say wild concept for a relationship dating show, wild concept. I think I got into this last episode, the concept of it all. Like, it's wild, bro.
Did you finish it? You ran through it?
Yeah, I finished it all. I've even seen the reunion. Like, when I say wild concept, just the whole concept of having to be, like I said, just see it. Like to have to see your girlfriend or if she ended up being your ex.
It might as well be the opening of Ozark. Like I just walk away and never come back.
Yeah,
I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm walking away. Like, I don't care if this is supposed to be part of the show. If I have to watch you kiss somebody else or be all up on, we're done. Like, we ain't coming back to this anyway. So I hope that works out for you. Like, what? Like,
100%.
It was one. I ain't gonna tell you because you say you might watch it. So, but it's one couple who has to like go through something like that. I'm like, bro, like even though like we fixed everything and got back together, I think I might want to break up like again after having to watch that. Like, no, I want to watch it.
Yeah, that shit's tough. When you like fucking repair the bridge and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna set fire to it again though. You're like, oh shit, I don't know if we can build it back twice.
I'll tell you one thing: it takes some strong people to do certain shit, bro.
Oh man, do what you gotta do sometimes. And you know what I gotta do? I gotta go see this Nick Cage movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, the Nick Cage movie about Nick Cage.
That's probably gonna be a great movie.
It's going to be just the most ridiculous Nick Cage thing of all time, and I can't wait to see it, because that's what I'm going into it with. Is like, this is going to be fun, it's going to be silly as shit, and hopefully they throw in a bunch of old references to all the old shit he did, which I can really, really appreciate. I actually had advanced screening tickets, and I wasn't able to go. Fucking kids. Can't live with them, can't shoot them.
Can't live without them.
Oh, yeah, what you said. All right, so listen, Nick Cage is a classic white guy movie star. I know this. But let me just see. I know there's some that you haven't heard of, but I'll reel off some of my favorite Nick Cage movies, and you can let me know if you've ever even heard of them. Okay, we'll start with easy ones. Con Air, we talked about.
I've heard of Con Air.
Are you gonna watch that one? I highly recommend that one.
I'm gonna try to get it in my schedule.
Ving Rhames is in it. All right, Steve Buscemi, John
I don't like
Malkovich.
Ving Rhames.
You don't like Ving Rhames?
No,
Why? What do you do?
nothing. I'm just not.
Just
like,
not good movies?
Yeah, like Ving Rhames ain't my go-to for a good movie.
All right. I'm just saying, he's in a few movies I like. The Rock with Sean Connery.
The Rock's in the movie.
No, The Rock is the name of the movie.
Oh, I don't know.
It's where, okay, so their ex-military team, special forces team, takes over Alcatraz Island and is threatening to shoot, these whatever missiles at a football game, like a Niners football game, or Oakland, or I forget what fucking thing it is. So it's basically just kind of like an action movie about retaking over Alcatraz Island, which is nicknamed The Rock. Anyway. Leaving Las Vegas is a good one. Nick Cage tries to drink himself to death. That one's always
What's it
fun.
called?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Definitely never heard of that.
Yeah. Face Off. Have you seen that one?
I've heard of that.
Okay.
I think I've seen it. It's probably a long time ago, but I think I've seen it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's one of those, like, it's Con Air, The Rock, and Face Off came out back to back to back, and Con Air and The Rock are very similar movies. And then Face Off was like, we're gonna put John Travolta in this one. And it's like, okay, let's do that. But that one was pretty
John
good.
Travolta, that dude.
Honeymoon in Vegas was very good. Lots of Elvis in there. I think that's why I like it so
like a
much.
Nick Cage movie, right?
It Could Happen to You. That's such a sweet movie. I love that movie. Where Nick Cage wins the lotto. He ends up splitting it with a waitress. They fall in love, even though he was married, which was weird.
Oh, that's tough.
That is tough. Raising Arizona. Coen Brothers classic.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Seen that.
Okay, what do you feel about that?
That's a good movie.
All right, okay, we have one in the books. We are 1 for 1 in Nick Cage movies. All right, Lord of War. Never seen it? With Jared Leto and he's the arms dealer.
Never heard of it.
Oh, dude, that one's actually, you might be into that one. He's an international arms dealer, and Jared Leto's his brother, who's a fucking wackadoo. He's all like a cokehead that, goes off on the rails. Actually, they're originally from the Ukraine and pretend to be Russian. Interesting story. Maybe don't watch that right now. Or maybe do watch it right now. I don't fucking know. Oh, so speaking of inappropriate, National Treasure. I keep trying to get my fucking 8-year-old. I shouldn't say fucking 8-year-old, but that's how I feel about this. He loves history and refuses to watch National Treasure, which is like a fantastic movie.
I've seen that.
That's a good one. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, we're 1.5 for 2 on Nick Cage. I like it. And then, what about Kick-Ass? Did you ever see that? You're not a superhero guy. I'm not either, but it's not really. It's kind of a superhero movie. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's interesting. It's just like way different than you would expect. And lots of cursing and pretty gory. And you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of fun. So, anyway, it's my Nick Cage spiel of the day. Well, if you don't watch any of the aforementioned Nick Cage movies this week, then maybe you could throw on a little John Batiste and Eric Clapton, our Spotify playlist of the week. In honor of 420, we'll do a little chillaxin'. You're taxing? Are you air guitaring?
Hope you did your taxi. Hope you did your taxi yesterday.
Yes, taxes were due. Taxes were due. And
taxes were due. Baby.
Hopefully everybody figured out their unemployment correctly. Because we know our audience.
Yeah, but they should have sent you something if you receive unemployment. My people, I used to work for them, so they should have sent you something.
I just know that a lot of people got a lot of government money recently, so just be careful with it. Hopefully it didn't work to bite you in the ass. Oh, and speaking of biting you in the ass, I'm still getting ready for 30 Days of Pain. It's coming up. Another friendly reminder. So I'm trying to think of, like, I don't want to just do something random. Like last year I did just random stuff. Like I just tried to do my best. But I think this year I'm going to write down some goals to achieve, or like challenges, like, like daily goals. You know what I mean? Like do X amount of exercise or time, or, try and stick to this diet or something to that effect. So over the course of the next week, I'm going to be trying to figure all that stuff out, and, I'll share it with the world and maybe give somebody a little inspiration, maybe even yourself. Although you're looking all stacked and jacked today, dude. I'm telling you, that shirt. Hugo Boss knows what he's doing.
It's the shirt, guy.
And you go all the way, you button all the way to the top. Like, should I start doing that? Is that a cool thing?
I don't know if it's cool or not. Just what I
Well,
feel
you look
comfortable
fucking cool doing it.
with my necklaces on
Do you always rock 2 crosses or just 1?
every day.
Yeah, every day too. That's what I thought. All right, well, rock with us on your 420, your 421, and every day after that. So, in the meantime, be good to each other. I love you, sir.
Love you too, my guy.
All right, well, in the meantime, take care of each other and have fun this week, because starting in May, it's going to suck. Later.